Good time zone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Iodine. I am your host, Benny, and today we are doing some writing. So let me just bring up Odie, and we'll go ahead and get started. How you doing, Shizumi? Welcome. It's great to see you. Took a little break last week, mostly because I got supremely addicted to Pokopia. In fact, I was playing it less than 5 minutes ago. Unfortunately, I do not have the setup I need to be able to stream it, or else I would. Instead, what have I done? I decided to get Dragon Quest Builders 2. Because this is the development company that actually made Pokopia. And so a lot of people were basically saying that Pokopia is basically Dragon Quest Builders 3 with like a Pokemon paint job on it. And so that actually made me really want to play Dragon Quest Builders. So yeah, I got the second one, and I'll probably be streaming that later tonight. I'll start playing it. Yeah, but like, man, Pokopia, it's so good. It's so good, you guys. Freaking, like, it's... Oh, why is it doing that? Why is it doing that now? Oh, there we go. Like, it's a mix between, I assume, Dragon Quest Builders 2, but also Minecraft and Animal Crossing and Viva Pinata. Now, if anybody hasn't played Viva Pinata, jump on that game, because it is awesome. It's very cool. Alright, is there any good news going on? World Building Con 2026. Looks like they put it in there twice. Names that don't suck. Ooh, a couple of people have left comments on Chapter 19. Let's see what they have to say. Now, tell me if you think this sounds like an AI-generated response. I really felt the weight of her journey in this chapter. The contrast between confinement and freedom was powerful. The way you showed her hesitation and curiosity made her feel incredibly real and relatable to me. What deeper truths or challenges might the girl discover now that she's stepped out into the world for the first time on her own terms? Nice. Honestly, this could be a trick that they're playing on me, but a couple of the there's a couple of errors in here. There's no space between the period and the what. Really felt the weight of her journey in this chapter, and there's no period or comma between chapter and the. Those are mistakes that AIs typically don't do, but this could be a, a person you know, being whatever. Why am I not able to see the other comments? Maybe because their accounts have been removed because they're bots or something. At 404 not found. Of course. Yeah, so it sounds like those responses may have been bots. Man, it's been a little while. Like over a week. Okay, I was in the process of pulling up some more references. Some more reference material. There we go. Alright, let's listen to the chapters so far. How about?
A profound weight lifted away as the girl stepped outside the facility. It was as if she had the entire weight of the facility itself resting on her shoulders. There was so much she could do. The girl could do literally anything she wanted, but making any decision seemed almost as heavy a weight as the facility she had just emerged from. The girl was standing on the grass just outside the facility, looking at the unobstructed view of the forest landscape and sky beyond it. The first breeze she felt against her skin was startling, partly because she was still covered in blood. Virtual environments simulated everything extraordinarily well, especially with the quality of brainstem interface the girl had, but it was still not perfect. She was overwhelmed to the point that her mind went blank, so when Pixa spoke, it made her jump. "If you would like a recommendation," she said, "I suggest cleaning yourself before anything else. You can return to your room to dash, no." "I'm not going back," the girl said, gripping her knife. After having finally left that place, she felt that if she stepped back in, it would lock behind her. She would be trapped and would never be able to leave again. Pixa did not pick up on this reasoning, but she didn't hesitate to adjust her recommendation. There is a stream with fresh water nearby. You can use it to wash your body and hair, but the blood may not wash out of your garments as easily. Replacing them is the next thing I recommend doing. Pixa's image materialized standing on the grass in front of the girl. Technically, her form was exactly the same as it always was, but now Pixa wasn't constrained to the white box that was the girl's room. She was standing in nature now, and her simulation accurately represented how the light and color interacted with her image. Would you like to browse some outfit options while we move? Pixa gestured toward the forest. The girl nodded and stepped forward. Two of her favorite disciplines were biology and ecology. She thoroughly enjoyed studying the creatures that roamed Earth's land and sea. She had a particular fascination with predators, the large, dangerous animals that are well known to kill unwitting humans that wander into their path. The girl was aware that these forests were artificially seeded and the ecology on most settled planets did not include predators or other large dangerous animals. She felt an oppressive fear wash over her nonetheless. Pixa's comforting presence was a significant help that carried her forward. The companion served as a moving mannequin that displayed the clothing options the girl was swiping through. The selection wasn't very large, but it was enough to someone who'd never had a choice before. As she mixed and matched articles, Pixa automatically saved the ones she had expressed an interest in. By the time they had arrived at the river, the girl had amassed dozens of saved outfits. She didn't hesitate as she pulled her clothes off, but the open breeze against her bare skin sent tingles across her body. It was another experience she'd never had before, as was the feeling of the cool water flowing over her feet and legs as she stepped into the river. Much like the predators, the river contained little life beyond human bacteria. She still exercised caution when wading deeper into the water. Gradually, the spots of blood on her body began to dissolve into a faint cloud. Not only was it her first physical experience in water deep enough to cover her body, but she had never had a bath before either. Her room was only ever equipped with a shower. Once she was deep enough that buoyancy began to carry her weight, she felt encouraged to relax. Already she felt fatigued. She wasn't sure whether it was from the adrenaline wearing off, or that it was past her regular scheduled sleep time. It was likely both. She had the overwhelming urge to lift her feet and let the current carry her, and for a few moments, she did, but she didn't get far before swimming back to the shallows and thoroughly cleaning her body and hair. The girl knew she wasn't going to be needing her captive clothes much longer, but she spent some time cleaning them as well. She didn't expect how difficult it was to clean blood out of cloth. When the second star began to set, she was left in near complete darkness. She could have continued using BSI enhanced vision, but instead decided to follow Pixa's suggestion and bed down for a few hours before continuing.
Bed down for a few hours before continuing. Do. Girl graduates from her training by skipping a killing cane. She is inducted into the Void Walker Syndicate. Now, does she have a crazy stress stream? Dreams weren't often something. Often come to the girl while she slept. Hmm. 16th of March, that's 2 days. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that. Dreams didn't often come to the girl while she slept. How would a BSI, like, affect dreams, you know? Like... would it be able to do, like, a crazy visualizer or something while you're sleeping? Wouldn't necessarily... I don't think it would be necessarily be able to record your dreams or something like that. Cool idea, but... Hey, have a good one, Shizumi. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully, by the time you wake up, your Switch will be at your doorstep. That'll be a nice little treat. I hope you have a good one. Catch you next time. Hi, Sasha. How are you? Dreams didn't often come to the girl when she slept. Hmm. When they did, they were... Why is ChatGPT being this way? There we go. Ham yourself, Nathan. How are you? Welcome. I'm doing alright, man. Doing good now that I'm doing some writing. Back into the flow of things. I missed you too, man.
That's a really meaningful contrast point for Naomi, especially if her normal dreams are chaotic and violent. This one...
Actually, I do need to finish Resident Evil. I think maybe if I have a long stream, I'll probably be able to finish it in one stream. But I'm so into Pokemon right now, Pokopia. And obviously I can't stream that, but I was talking to Shizumi a little earlier. I did get this game, Dragon Quest Builders 2. This is by the same development team that did Pokopia, that made Pokopia. And, from what I've heard, people are saying that Pokopia is basically Dragon Quest Builders 3, but with like a Pokemon veneer. And I'm really into that, right now. So I'm probably gonna do that. It looks fun. It really does. I mean, I actually haven't seen very much of it, but I mean, if it's anything like Pokopia, it sounds awesome. And it does. Oh man, Pokopia is so good. So, you had to uninstall all kinds of games? I don't know if that's going to fix it, man. Like, I think it's probably something else that fixed it. Maybe there was an update or something. At 34 streams by now, and haven't had a crash. I mean, that's definitely good. That's definitely a good, great thing. But like I said, if it is fixed, I don't think it was because you installed or uninstalled all your other games. You're playing it, huh? How come you're not streaming it? Alright, GPT, give me some ideas.
That's a really meaningful contrast point for Naomi, especially if her normal dreams are chaotic and violent. This one should feel strange in its calm, almost unfamiliar to her. Here are a few directions you could take for a peaceful dream, along with short examples you can adapt. 1. A world without threat. She dreams of simply existing without needing to react. Open quote. Naomi stood in an open field beneath a pale sky, the light soft and constant. No walls, no footsteps approaching, no voice calling her name. The air moved gently around her, and for once, she did not feel the need to listen for what might follow it. Close quote. Hashtag 2, sensory peace, opposite of her life. Focus on touch, warmth, and stillness. Open quote. Grass brushed against her bare feet as she walked, each step slow and unhurried. The air carried the scent of water and soil, clean and alive. Nothing demanded her attention. Nothing watched her. She breathed, and the breath stayed soft. Close quote. Half 3. Water as calm instead of cleansing. Echo the river she just bathed in. Open quote. She floated in still water that held her without resistance. No current pulled at her. No force demanded movement. The surface reflected a sky without color, and she drifted there, weightless, untouched. Close quote. 4. A presence without fear. If you want a hint at connection without turning it romantic or sexual. Open quote. Someone stood beside her. She didn't turn to look, didn't need to. There was no danger in them, no expectation. Just a quiet presence, steady and warm, like something that had always been there. Close quote. 5. Silence is comfort. Silence is new to her. Make it noticeable. Open quote. There was no sound, not the hum of machinery, not the echo of footsteps, not even her own breath. And yet, it wasn't empty. The silence felt full, like it was holding her together instead of waiting to break. Close quote. 6. Subtle unease, beneath the peace. Optional. Because Naomi isn't used to peace, it can feel slightly wrong. Open quote. It was calm. Too calm. She waited for something to interrupt it. A voice, a strike, a command. Nothing came. And that, more than anything, felt unfamiliar. Why this works for Naomi. She doesn't dream of happiness. She dreams of absence of harm. Peace feels foreign, not comforting. The dream reflects what she's never had, not what she understands. If you want, I can turn one of these into a fully written dream sequence that transitions into her waking up in the forest, tying it directly into the scene you're writing.
Nathan's online and streaming. What? So that Eddie Guerrero was on your video cover? He just passed away recently, didn't he? Oh wow, he passed away a while ago. I thought I heard something about him recently. Maybe it was his daughter giving a tribute or something? Ah, that's right. That was on Instagram. Yeah, she posted a whole bunch of pics of her and him when she was a kid. It was pretty, it was very sweet. Okay. The kinds of dreams a girl usually had. Would be could be considered nightmares by many. I did not see the trailer for the new Spider-Man. Shane. Oh my god, I know this. His name is John Bernthal. Great actor. I love him. He's probably one of my favorite characters in The Walking Dead. I really wish he had stayed, gotten more, or there was oh man, that scene I think at the end of season 3 when the governor attacks, or no, they go to the governor's town and they attack him to try and get their people back. And while that fight is happening, like in the street, as they're, I think, escaping, and he sees Shane like in the smoke. I thought that was gonna go in like a very interesting place for the next season. I thought he was gonna be start seeing Shane like as a hallucination. Like, you played Arkham Knight, I think it was. How the Joker's like in his mind and stuff. I thought that was kind of the way that they were gonna play it, and that would have been so cool. Yeah, exactly, Nathan. Exactly. I thought that would have been really cool, but they didn't really do much with it. I mean, there were other times when he was like talking to Lori on the phone after she died, and spoilers. You know, so I thought it was going to be a, you know, kind of slow descent into madness, but they didn't go that way, which was kind of a shame. As far as I know, I didn't. I probably got to where you are right now. I think it was season 3. I think it was season 3 that Lori died. That's honestly, I think that might have been the last episode that I watched too. Is they just offhandedly mentioned Negan. That's right. Kevin Nealon. So yeah, I've pretty much watched right to where you are. But I kind of gave up after that. Didn't really keep up with it. I watched the first season of Fear the Walking Dead, and I thought that was kind of interesting. Watched the first episode of that 70s show. And Night at the Museum 1, 2, and 3? There was a Night at the Museum 3? Secret of the Tomb. Huh. Wow, and that came out in 2014. Time flies, man. Did you like Ben Stiller in that? I don't know how much Ben Stiller you watched, but check out Zoolander if you've never seen it. Zoolander is really, really funny. I mean, all of these are. Tropic Thunder, Dodgeball. I still need to see The Secret Life of Mitty. Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers. They're funny, but they're... Something About Mary. Classic. But yeah, Zoolander, man. Watch Zoolander. Zoolander is really, really good. It's really funny. Oh. Ooh, The Last Samurai. With your boy Tom Cruise. When did that come out? 2003? That's a great movie. Say what you will about Tom Cruise. That guy knows how to act. It's a good movie. Very good. I think Zoolander takes place in New York. Yeah, Zoolander primarily takes place in New York City. There you go. It was filmed before 9/11 and released after it, so they had to digitally remove the World Trade Center from the skyline. Wow. But yeah, man, Zoolander. It's very, very funny. Guy from Mission Impossible series, he's a vampire, never gets old. Lestat from Interview with a Vampire. I think a lot of that takes place in New York. Ooh, here's one. A Vampire in Brooklyn. You like Eddie Murphy? This isn't exactly a, this isn't a comedy. It's, I guess it is a vampire horror comedy. I didn't really think it was very funny. But I did think it was a good movie. And the his familiar was pretty funny too. That's the only thing that I can think was pretty funny. But generally, Eddie Murphy's character in it was pretty good. Kind of scary. I saw that. I saw you hit the guy with the basketball and then slammed him on that wall, nearly cutting him in half. The kinds of dreams that the girl usually had could be considered nightmares by many. You were often filled with blood and pain. Fear and pain. The girl, the one to import it. And her subconscious, her unconscious mind. Unconscious mind enjoyed it. All four brands feel like tough ones. Oh, Carmelo Hayes on SmackDown. Mix alive and dead legends with casual superstars. Love it. All four brands feel like tough ones. Sweet, man. Have you ever recreated the Undertaker versus Mankind in Hell in a Cell? Our unconscious mind enjoyed it. subconscious mind enjoyed it. As I Ooh, you're having a fight outside of the stage, huh? Backstage fight. Throw the dude through the visitor table, if you can. Nice. I'm watching, bud. I'm watching. What is that? It's like a giant fan? Like a turbine down there or something? That ref is still down there. Oh. What the hell just happened? It really didn't like being, Okay, I'm watching again. Come on.
Jim the Anvil Nighthawk, tremendous power, and oh, come on. Did you really need to stop the pin like this?
I don't know if you're going to be able to do it, man. Oh, right as I said it. Oh, man.
Need help now.
Brutal. brutal. I thought he was gonna get like... Oh, it's a light. That's what that is. I thought it was like a fan or something. Thought he was gonna... He was gonna shred him. Two shreds, you say? Nice, good job, Jim. Is the highlight gonna have... Oh, whatever. You'd think the highlight would have had, you throwing him through the, It's alright. It's alright. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I like her outfit. Snipe all over. Mine was at peace. She envisioned a little more than a soft breeze blowing through the trees. With a soft, soothing whistle. Pocopia. I just remembered that Pocopia exists. Oh man, what a great game. Pocopia. I don't have the, I don't have an Elgato yet. I've been thinking about setting up, I have another PC in my room that, honestly, I just don't use because I use this one. And I'm thinking of setting that up as the streaming portion of the PC, not as powerful as my gaming PC. And that will allow me to do some stuff. That will allow me to I still won't be able to do my Switch, but I can do like these AI gens, the local AI generation, without it causing hiccups on the stream. And I'll be able to do higher quality gaming vids. Like I won't have to worry about, because I find that, you know, when I'm streaming, the frame rate of the game that I'm playing does go down, you know, a significant amount. So I won't have that issue anymore. The games will run a bit more smooth, I think. But it's so confusing, man. I'm just worried it's not going to work the way that I want it to work. It's going to take a lot more effort, or I'm going to lose some of the stuff that I do here. The Iron Sheik. Dang. People need to cut it out with the threats and whatnot, you know? Like, can't we all just get along and watch these two dudes fight each other? I'm not really surprised that he hated Hogan. Hogan seems like the kind of guy that would have really problematic views about Iran and the people from there. Whoa, new item. What did I just get? It looked like it was a skull or something. Ah, ha, 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 ha. He's wearing a skull. Meow meow. A soft, soothing whistle. She was. Wait. She was a weightless. Incorporeal presence that drifted. Incorporeal presence that drifted. With the wind. Until she was blown over a cliff to drift to revealing a endless, revealing an endless forest underneath, under a clouded moons. This is a good one. I'm gonna add that to Hopeless, that song. It's good. On this break. Use OBS and have minimal interactivity on screen. Oh. Hmm. I'll be finishing up this 21 minutes here, and then maybe a few more minutes after that, but that's going to be it. Feeling an endless forest under a misty blue sky. Alrighty, man. Sounds good. Having a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. Glad to see you again. Oh, okay. You're still hanging out. Cool. You doing some writing or anything? Yeah, man. An endless forest under a misty blue sky. Saturday night's main event is next stream. Sweet. Revealing in the endless forest under a misty blue sky. The total absence of strife. Strife definition. Angry or bitter disagreement over fundamental issues, conflict. Well, if I say the absence of disharmony. Enmity. Acrimony or enmity. The absence of enmity. Something new to her. And as such, the girl. Dun, dun, dun. Monies. Saturday night's main event, featuring the New World Order, Steve Austin, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and many others. Order pay-per-view now for $9.99. LOL. Sunday, Sunday, someday. John Cena. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. I'm sure you've seen that that bit, right? Like the lady that keeps getting called yeah, Super Slam. We don't watch wrestling in our house. I'm pretty sure they did say SummerSlam in it. Hey, have a good one, man. Have a good sleep. And, yeah. Catch you in the morning. She found herself be rested. Ooh, I like this. To be more rested than she had in in memory, despite the strange dreams. Peaceful, yet uncomfortable dream. You know what I think would be cool? Or a high-tech crime department, and we caught the guy that broke rules. What? Doodle-doodle-doo. Diddle-diddle-doo. Stay tuned for more. Okay, we got... I don't want a chatbot to talk to me. He sold offshore discs on bus stations and sent people pirated games. Got in our system and broke our unbreakable code, 4 zeros. What are you talking about, dude? AI chatbot that actively talks to streamer. do, 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 do. The short sketch mocking Serbian high-tech crime police. How they don't do anything. How some orangutans broke into their system by using a strict code. How their next code is live on television. Did this actually happen? All right. Well, at this point, I am going to go ahead and call it. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, Nathan. Good to be back. I'll be back a little bit later. I think I'm going to do some Dragon Quest builders too. And I think I'm going to start that up. Yeah, for now, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your time zone. If you are on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out patreon.com/BennyKill709 or buymeacoffee.com/BennyKill709. Either of these websites will allow you to support me, BennyKill709, for whatever the heck it is that I do here. And I'll catch you next time.